Okay, so match 4 is going to be played on Miso. It'll be interesting to see this game. Yeah, because the last time Gregorian was on this, he stayed on that island, didn't expand out. And I
Yeah,
think that
but
may have largely been because his opponent didn't either.
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
and all end on that island. It'll be interesting to see if Gregorian expands out this time, or if he's even given an opportunity to do so. I think the last time Belladar was on this planet, he did expand out quite significantly.
Yeah, I think this planet might favor Belladar because I think even if Gregorian monks tries to expand so much, maybe Belladar has more experience with it.
Yeah, I think Gregorian, he was the one that said that was the first time he'd played on that planet, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if the
So
only experience of him playing on that planet is against somebody that stays on that island, then he may not know what's in for him with Belladar's opponent.
exactly, and even if he tries to mimic the expansion style, I think you need at least a couple of games to 5, maybe 10 to get used to it. It's slightly different style from other maps, so and you have to balance air, navy, and land, and that's not easily done.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this map is you get a good mix of units, and
Yeah,
and
that's
to
really
play it
cool map.
effectively, you really have to have a good mix of units, and it makes it exciting.
Yeah, those navy maps are kind of fun.
All right, let's get this match number 4 started between Belladar and Gregorian monks. It's been an exciting series so far. This is a best of 5. Currently, Gregorian monks is up 2 games to 1. So in order for there to be a game 5, Belladar has to come back and win this game. Otherwise, it's over, and Gregorian monks will move on to the finals next week.
When you play best of 5, it's always this feeling that you're when you are losing two with the 2 points that man I have to win this game. That's already adding quite a lot of stress usually. So I wonder how Belladar copes with that.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how he handles it. Looks like he has opted to go bot factory first, with Gregorian doing his standard vehicle factory first, and I'm guessing he's going to go air factory second. Oh, how'd I know?
Are you a prophet?
That's exactly it.
Sorian Nostradamus. Sorry.
Oh, man. So, Air Factory is coming out second for both players, although Belladar opting to put a metal extractor in between the two factories, which, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's standard on this balance. I thought it was 2 factories first, except on the PTE, but what do I know? And a Pelican coming out first out of the Air Factory for Belladar. Looks like he's going to try to do some quick expansion here.
I think he did. He did that in the game when he played on this.
Yep, he's going to send him out to probably one of these islands, probably this one out here. Take the metal extractors out there. Ooh, fighter coming in. Oh, he sees the transport and gives chase. Oh,
what's faster? It seems fighter's
oh
faster.
my god!
Yeah,
No, the
he
Pelican's
did
not
that,
going to make
he
it.
did that.
And goodbye. He gets a Pelican and a Fabric kill out of that. Nice
And,
work.
yeah, this time there was no bomber.
No, he set out a fighter first this time, which was the right call apparently. Fighter moving out again. I thought he was going to head in the direction of the air fabber. Got excited there for a second. Let's see. Couple of bots moving in towards Gregorian's base. Looks like they might encounter this fabber. So might get a return fabber kill. Nope. Gregorian sees it coming, pulls back his fabber to safety, and moves his tanks up to protect his other fabber. Oh, the tanks miss! Oh man,
That was
fabber
close.
down to 20% health. That was a close one. More
Oh,
bots.
actually, Gregorian monks is already 30 metal ahead, so
Yeah, killing that Faber and that transport really put a damper in Belladar's expansion.
and he managed to save his.
Gregorian with the Faber saves.
Nice.
Doing very well, saving his Fabers from Belladar.
Well, with such advantage, obviously it's the beginning, but it's not bad. It's almost 30 metal, so
That's
Gregorian
pretty
monks
significant.
has a
Looks
shot.
like Belladar looks
And
like he's
he will
reclaiming
find
trees
the
somewhere.
proxy. Find the proxy. Will he find the proxy? He's
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
he saw it. He's
Saw the proxy.
Wow, and he's gonna kill it just before it ends. And again, that's very huge.
Wow, that proxy naval base could have been pretty dangerous. Air Faber for Gregorian going out, taking up some metal extractors for himself. So he is expanding off the island. That is very, very good to see. He's got that proxy base kind of helping protect the center of this map. Looks like there's some bots from Belladar going into the water. Looks like they're going to take the long way around. Maybe go in through the unprotected side of Gregorian's monk base. We'll see how that works out for him. Belladar walling down the center of this map opposite of the proxy base of Gregorian monk. Try to offer some protection to his base.
Belladar is going quite heavily into vehicles.
Belladar
What
takes
happened
down
there?
the air Faber of Gregorian monk that was doing all of his expansion.
Yeah, that's a nice way to come back, I guess.
Absolutely.
And Belladar is actually stalling pretty hardcore on energy. He just got it back.
Just
but
righted himself. He's got a third naval factory going down, so he's going pretty hardcore navy. Gregorian hasn't even gotten in the water yet. And these bots are going to be making landfall on the side of Gregorian's base. They're going to have two wide open metal extractors available to them to try to put a little damper on Gregorian's expansion there. Tanks moving down for Gregorian. Are they going to be able to save one of them? Shots coming in from the tanks. Belladar doing a good job microing his bots. They managed to take down both metal extractors. 4 of them managed to get out to safety.
Well, if Gregorian monks doesn't go for a navy soon, it might be a way to let Belladar get back to the game.
Gregorian monk making a push to Belladar's little expansion area here. He takes out the Faber that was building out there. No radar for you. Well, nope, the radar might live. Looks like tanks shooting through the walls because they're his own walls. More tanks coming in managed to stall the attack, but the Faber was already lost.
I'm wondering whether walls shouldn't. You're friendly. I mean, if walls are yours, maybe it would be more fair if both players would hit the wall instead of just one side hits the wall and the second magically shoots through it.
Yeah, I could see that.
That could balance walls maybe better. I don't know.
Belladar doing some more harassment, taking out one metal extractor already, getting a second one. Almost taking out that power generator. Oh, they managed to get out the power generator before all the bots die.
Yeah, he took
Fighters
out
going
power
out,
generators.
taking out a one of Gregorian's air Fabers, and he even had fighter escorts with him. It's pretty awful.
Yeah, and but still, Belladar is playing.
Tanks managed to make it into Belladar's base, but are quickly dispatched by the Navy offshore.
Yeah, he has 2 combat fabricator bots climbing trees, and suddenly his income is really booming. So
Yep.
maybe that's the way to come back.
Is a way. Yeah, it looks like Gregorian not taking advantage of the trees around him. At least it doesn't look like it at the moment. Got some
Yeah,
naval
and
fabbers. Oh, we got a
there's
proxy
quite
naval base.
sizable force of ships going right side.
Pretty significant group of tanks coming into Belladar's base. End up taking out one metal extractor.
I lost connection, so
Oh, no worries. Take out two metal extractors before the opposing tanks and commander can come in and dispatch these tanks. Oh, Uber cannon just missing, but it was unnecessary at that point anyway. So a naval proxy base going down for Belladar out here. More naval fabbers doing work. I'd really like to see some bombers or something coming out from Gregorian to take care of these naval fabbers. But he seems to be doing okay without it. But if they're allowed to stand for too terribly long, then it's going to come back and bite him in the butt. Another big group of tanks moving across the map for Gregorian. Oop, bombers coming out. Take out some assault bots. Nothing too major. Some assault bots from Belladar making landfall up near the top of this island. Take out a couple of metal extractors. Very nicely done. Oh, and of course we're going to have two fights happening simultaneously. So we got...
yeah, I think this tank push on the right side is kinda has to deal a lot of damage, because that navy will be very hard to deal with, so you might even need to like kill a lot of factories to make the game close.
Yep, looks like Belladar manages to take down one factory, probably get a metal extractor or two before his tanks die. Gregorian, though, pushes all the way into Belladar's base. Ooh, takes out a fabber and is putting a decent amount of damage down.
Yeah, but this attack with those tanks doesn't really do much. I mean,
No.
he might kill a couple of power generators, but that's all.
Yeah, he really had to move away from the naval.
How is he going to deal with this navy?
Oh, here we go. He's taking down some more metal extractors. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do about the navy. He doesn't have any navy of his own. Oh man, Gregorian taking out this proxy base from Belladar. Oh, and the navy offshore of Gregorian's base. Just putting the hammer down. That's painful. Very, very painful. He's already lost, what, 3 metal extractors. He's gonna lose this air factory, most probably. Power generator going down, and there's enough anti-air here that a full-on air attack from Gregorian is gonna have a hard time taking out all this navy effectively.
And actually, Gregorian Monks has 2 proxy naval factories, so...
Yeah, he really needs to get some naval up here quick. His commander's inshore enough that the naval won't be able to get to him, but I mean, they're just going to decimate his base.
Exactly, and he's going to lose quite a lot of factories, maybe even those air.
Oh yeah, he does have
he's...
a couple naval, 3rd naval factory going down out here. Not bad. So he is going to have some navy here soon, but not fast enough to save his base.
But there's again quite big force of tanks. Whether he might deal quite a damage.
Gregorian doing a good job of finding all of the unprotected metal spots and just using his bombers to dispatch them quite effectively. It's really putting a damper on Belladar's economy. He's got almost nothing right now.
Yeah, and Gregorian has some nice proxies on the back of the planet, so he's really in good shape in terms of economy. So if production and doesn't waste resources,
Yeah, no, Gregorian's doing a
Does he?
great job. He's expanded effectively to the point where he doesn't really have to worry about his base dying behind him. He can just rebuild his factories closer inshore, and continue his assault. He's even losing these factories and not wasting metal. Like he's building factories fast enough to replace the ones that he's losing.
It's really a good job. I wonder if he's going to lose those 5 power generators the left of his main base. If he does, that's gonna hinder his production.
Yeah, that'll hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. And pretty big naval fleet coming out from Belladar's base. See where that heads up next. He doesn't really have a whole lot of targets of opportunity along the shoreline. I don't know. Oh yeah, it looks like Belladar has scouted out this naval proxy base from Gregorian, so he knows it's there and he could go for it. Opting not to. Oh, and there go 3. Here comes number 4 of those 5 power generators on the outside. Gregorian's still staying in positive eco. Yeah, he's still doing okay. He's lost all of them, but he's replaced them, so he seems to be doing alright.
And he's investing quite a lot in that navy on the back of the planet. Once he moves it to the base of Belladar, it might cause a lot of problems. Yeah, I think gregorianmonks has it. I mean, he's in really good shape right now. Almost, I mean, double the economy.
Yeah, he's kept Belladar to this small little area of economy, not letting him expand out effectively. Belladar's trying it again. He's got a naval fabber out here building metal extractors offshore, but if this game goes as it has so far, that fabber is not long for this world. Tank push coming in from Gregorian into Belladar's base. They're just trading units at this point. Nothing.
He's doing those attacks, but they don't really achieve that much. I mean, I guess he limits his economy. He gets some metal extractors, but still, you would expect a little bit more, I guess.
He's keeping Belladar locked up into the space. Oh, and he's getting really close to the commander now.
Yeah, that's a lot of tanks, actually.
It's a lot of tanks. Commander's behind a wall. Ooh, that was an okay Uber cannon. That killed a couple of them. He's got enough defenses. He's got some infernos. If he can get the infernos next to the commander, then that could end it. No, he's running away. Oh, Uber cannon in the back. Yeah, he's running him away, and now they might take out a factory. No, they don't even take out the factory. They did nothing.
1% HP.
They did nothing. Sad.
There's a big naval battle on back on the planet, and I think it's a pretty important thing. Might decide the game if gregorianmonks loses there.
Yeah, this is where his eco advantage is right here.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think he will. He has quite a big fleet, so he makes mistakes.
It depends on how fast they get here. He's already lost most of the metal extractors he has out here. He's lost 1 naval factory. If that naval fleet can get here in time, he might be able to save most of his factories, but yep. Here they come.
A lot of bombers right now. I wonder if he's preparing like a snipe maybe.
Well, looks like he managed to save most of his factories. Looks like he might lose 1 more naval factory on the way out. Maybe. Nope, he's going to save them all. Oof. I spoke too soon. Actually, I think that was under construction.
And he's still afloat. I mean, deep in the red in terms of economy, so that doesn't really make a difference whether he lost that factory or not. Yeah, but right now, commander is going back to water, which means that eventually, I think gregorianmonks might take out Belladar out of land, which will probably be game deciding.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be terrible for Belladar if he gets pushed off the island. Oh, looks like Gregorian's commander going into the water as well. He's moving out. I think he's moving his commander out to his proxy base. I think he's going to go out there and go full-on naval and have his commander help build factories. Another tank push coming in for Gregorian. see if he can clear out the rest of these factories. Most of them are pretty low health, so and there's not a whole lot here to defend. So he should be able to take out a lot of these. He should be able to take out a lot of these factories pretty effectively.
Navy is helping out there, so he might clean.
Yeah, he might be able to save some of them.
Losses.
Oh yeah. Now the losses are mounting. He took out 2 factories. If he went really quickly, he could take out this vehicle factory at 1% health. Oh, so we got a narwhal moving in on... Oh man, manages to take out a fabber. 2 fabbers. Man, that was a very effective narwhal. Took out 2 of the naval fabbers over by Belladar's commander. Nope, another epic naval fight going offshore of Belladar's base. All they're going to be doing is trading units here, though. Let's see if there's anything else going on. We got some bomber movement from Gregorian, just taking out some assault bots. Nothing special.
And we have advanced naval factory for.
Advanced naval factory? Sorian.
Well, with such economy, I don't know. But if that works out, that's gonna be nice.
They're both going advanced. Gregorian has one going down in his proxy, and Belladar has one that's far closer to completion, going down offshore of his main, well, what remains of his main base.
Another big tank push in the main island. Right now, Belladar is not protected by walls, so there is a chance that
Gregorian could get pushed off this island. Let's see. Oh, combat fabric goes down to naval, and another one goes down to naval. Yeah, according to the chat, they're voting for Gregorian monks to win. Looks like that might just happen.
But it's still
It's still up for grabs.
Yeah, well, it depends whether Tier 2 economy is going to kick in or significant damage to him, which might right now happen.
Belladar's economy is stalling hard. It's making it difficult for him to get that advanced naval factory out quickly. Gregorian's stalling, but not nearly as badly. He's doing okay. And Inferno's taking care of that factory rather quickly. But that's about all they're going to get out of it. Or they're taken care of.
Advanced some tanks. So.
Advanced factory for Belladar is finished. Let's see what he builds out of it. I'm waiting for him to actually build something out of it. Expecting to see a Tier 2 Faber. He's not building anything out of it yet.
Belladar is expanding a little bit. And main base.
Yeah, he's taking this offshore. He's sending some more fabbers out to get some more metal economy going because he needs it badly. Advanced fabrication ship under construction for Belladar. Let's see how Gregorian's advanced naval factory
right now.
Hmm?
He's really expanding hardcore right now. The Gregorian monks, I mean, 300 metal. That's a lot.
Yeah, his economy's blowing up, like really blowing up.
And Belladar decided to do an attack with tanks, and I think it's a huge mistake because once he was defending, he was in decent shape and staying barely alive, but.
Yeah, he needs to turtle up at this point. Belladar really needs to turtle up at this point, and if he's gonna push, he needs to push in order to get metal, like not push to try to destroy things. He really needs the metal economy badly.
And yeah, he's harassing him with Navy a little bit, but
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. Gregorian's got twice the number of units, more than twice the economy.
PC is overheating. Jesus. Can
What's
you hear
that?
that sound? My PC is overheating.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Don't let it melt down. That would be bad. Alright, so
Opened window.
Belladar sending in ships. They just get eaten alive by bombers. And Gregorian's own navy. Gregorian pushing in another group of tanks into Belladar's previous main base. See how effective they can be.
Yeah, I think this attack will destroy the main base.
Oh, potentially. I thought the last one was going to do it too, but it turned out it didn't.
Yeah, true.
That turret, man, doing work. Doing work. Kill the turret. Kill the turret. No. There we go. Kill it faster. It's not killing the turret. He just walks by the turret and the turret's just shooting him in the back. Infernos make quick work of that factory. Yeah, I think he's just going to focus on the factory. He doesn't care about the
Yeah, but
tanks. He just
why?
wants the
I don't
Infernos. Yeah, I don't know why he's just
Shoot.
letting us sit there and shoot him. I don't know.
There is Leviathan in production, and Belladar is catching up slightly in economy. It's still not too good, but it's not terrible as it was before. But gregorianmonks is doing so as well, so
Yep.
I think he's gonna, yeah, it's gonna be huge.
Belladar has a tier 2 fabrication ship that's just sitting there doing nothing. Two of them, in fact. Oh, there he goes. He finally realizes that they need something to do and gives them something to do. How nice of him. Man, that is a big navy. Big navy coming out from Gregorian. No tier 2 ships yet in his naval fleet. His first one is under production, and it is 80% complete. We have a bunch of fighters flying around a bunch of naval ships for no reason. I guess the bombers already died.
That fleet is quite massive. I don't think even
And-
Leviathan might get owned by.
Still no subs. Still no subs from Gregorian. He's a sub hater.
Just like Julian is a hater of anything that's not Doxus.
Apparently. Oh, man. So we've
Okay,
got Belladar's commander sitting at less than half health offshore. His first Leviathan comes out of the factory and joins the rest of his navy. That's gonna hurt.
Those navies are really massive. That's gonna be epic battle.
Yep, I can't wait for it. Can't wait for it to start. It's gonna be awesome. Gregorian
And he's
has his
sending-
own fleet going around the island.
Yeah, he's sending quite a lot of navy to the back of Belladar's base where he doesn't really have anything. He has one tier 2 mechs right there and some tier 1 mechs.
Yeah.
This is that's gonna hurt him a lot.
Yep. And Belladar doesn't have any sort of radar or anything of it, although he is putting down an advanced radar right now. So if it gets up fast enough, there is a chance that he sees these ships, but by the time he sees them, there's not going to be anything for him to do. And man, Gregorian with his bombers and fighters going around just cleaning up metal extractors all over the place, just wiping them completely off the map. Really cutting into Belladar's economy there. Up here comes the ships.
There's the commander of Belladar is really exposed. I don't know what he's doing.
The ships from
Suicide
Gregorian see the Fabbers. Oh man, and the bombers come in and start cleaning up. Looks like he lost all of his bombers though to AA. But the ships are going to come in and start cleaning up the rest of it. Yeah, Belladar's commander moving away from all of his factories and stuff. away from safety.
Towards the proxy bases of I think he hopes that his opponent doesn't have Leviathan yet, and he's gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, not only does his opponent have a Leviathan rather, he has a Kraken and a whole lot of other tier 1 ships.
Yeah, so he's gonna crush his fleet from Belladar, and then
it looks like Gregorian's fleet getting in range of Belladar's Leviathan, so it starts melting under the guns of that gigantic ship. Well, it looks like bombers coming out, try to take out some of this naval, but man, there are just so many narwhals there that the bombers just die really quickly. Gregorian moving out his naval fleet. He's got, oh man, he's got a couple of Leviathans. Yeah, I didn't see that other one. He's got a Kraken in there, he's got 2 Leviathans, and then a whole lot of tier 1 naval. This is not good. Belladar's navy just melting against the Forcer Gregorian's Leviathans. And that attack is quickly demolished. Large number of tier 1 ships coming into the side of Belladar's base.
yeah, there are 2 Leviathans though, so
Yeah, those Leviathans are just decimating Gregorian's tier 1 navy. I don't even think you're going to get close enough to do anything.
500 metal for Gregorian monks, so
Yeah, Gregorian doesn't care. He's got the units to spare. It doesn't matter. He can just build more. The army tab. Gregorian with 33 factories to Belladar's 9. So at this point, units just do not matter to Gregorian. He can just throw units at anything he wants because he can build them up quite faster than Belladar can. And this might be the naval fleet that kills it right here. Kraken, 2 Leviathans, and oh wait, where's the Kraken? Somebody forgot the Kraken. Anti-nuke going down for Belladar, or for Gregorian, I mean, for some reason. I don't think Belladar has the economy to pull out a nuke anytime soon. Oh, and Belladar's commander going back up on land. Bombers inbound from Gregorian. I don't think it's enough to kill him. And doesn't even look like he's gonna try. But now he knows that the commander is on land.
yeah, he should use those tanks to kill it.
Here comes the bombers. Here come the bombers. That's the real bomber fleet right there. He might have enough to do this. Might have enough to do this. Oh man, and he's bringing in more bombers. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got enough bombers there. I think he's gonna go for it. Here it comes. Bombers coming in, dropping bombs on the commander. Here comes the main of the bomber fleet, and GG.
Have the winner. Congratulations.
Whew, man.
Nice.
And Gregorian takes it.
Yep. Supreme Commander nostalgia.
Oops, I hit go to main menu by mistake. Aww. I hit the wrong button. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm too tired to analyze the game anyway, so...
Oh man. Okay, that was some pretty epic matches there. Gregorian takes the win and earns the right to move on to the finals that will be played next Saturday. And he'll be going up against the likes of Eladea, Burnt Custard, and our very own Matisse, assuming he can make it. Oh my gosh.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Gregorian monks could have killed his opponent a little bit faster, but other than that, there were really a lot of good games, I think.
Yeah, there were a lot of good games today, and especially the semis and the finals. There were good games on both sides. yeah, it was a very epic tournament today.
Yeah, and I mean it's not anymore, you know, only tank spam or only air spam or only dog spam. It's really different stuff. A lot of different stuff happening. So that's really cool to see. That's
It makes it really
finally.
interesting, makes it fun to watch, and makes it fun to cast, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had a lot of fun today, man. It's
Yep.
fun to cast with you.
Well, alrighty, everybody. This has been the Evil Twins qualifiers tournament presented by ExodusEsports.com. Thank you for coming out, Matisse, and taking up the slack. And yeah, I've been your host, Mike Sorian Robbins. And don't forget to come back next Saturday, where we will be hosting the finals for the Evil Twins, where you will see the winner of today's tournament, Gregorian, face off against the likes of Matisse, Bert Custard, and Eladea. And we'll see if he can make it up the ranks of that. Maybe he'll be the next Eladea. Who knows? All right. Well, thank you all for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching.